How's everybody doing? If you're there. Excuse me. Yeah, just coughing up a storm. How's everybody doing? What's up? So, Kent State versus Auburn. Auburn's a 35-point favorite. Heading into this game this week. We don't know who's going to start at quarterback as of the recording of this on a Tuesday night. Auburn is preparing for both. But anyway, Auburn doesn't know who the quarterback's going to be. Neither does Kent State, apparently. We'll see. But Kent State, of course, has Woody Barrett, the former Auburn quarterback who transferred to Kent State. He was the face of the Kent State program. They took him to media days and all this stuff. And yet, and he's on the media guide cover for Kent State. And yet, Auburn is going into this game thinking that maybe the backup quarterback, Crum, is going to start, which is weird. Whoa, hey, whoa. What? Why? I don't want heavy snow. Anyway, I hope some of you are there. If not, oh well. Try to make this as realistic as possible. CPU, of course, is going to simulate this game. I'm not going to simulate it myself. So. But I'm going to start Crum at quarterback instead of Woody Barrett. And then we're going to, simulate that. What's up, Matt Attack? How you doing? All right, so I think we're all set here. We'll watch the simulation. I'm doing okay, Matt. Thanks for asking. So as we wait for this to load, obviously it says Auburn's number 10 on this. They're actually number 8. We all know that. I don't have a roster that's up to date for this week, but it's about as accurate as it's going to get, especially for a game like this. against Kent State. Kent State, of course, needed a field goal, I think in overtime, to beat FCS foe Kennesaw State last week. So, in a game that Woody Barrett was benched. So, I did, at my best, try to take Seth Williams out of this game because Seth Williams, Auburn receiver, top receiver, is not going to play in this game because of his injured left shoulder. So we'll see if the computer actually respects me.
On-campus stadiums in the country, and on game day, it becomes the 5th biggest city in Alabama. And now let's head down to the coin toss. Brought to you by Coke Zero. Real Coke.
Some of you are already making predictions, 45-6, 49-3 for this simulation. Our simulation last week for Auburn and Tulane was pretty close. The simulation called for it to be 24-3, and the final was 24-6.
We're ready to get this one underway. The teams are lined up for the opening kick. He kicks it off, and he got all of that one. This one's going to be down in the end zone for a touchback. The quarterback leads the team out on the field for the first drive. Quarterback all by himself in the backfield with 5 wideouts.
I go with 5-minute quarters because,
And he just gets rid of it.
Good job
considering how
if you let this quarterback set and throw, he'll kill
quickly
you all
things
game.
move on this game, it's about as
Excellent
realistic
pressure
as
on
in
that
real life as you're going to get.
It's 2nd and 10. Ball on the
If we went
25.
full, 15-minute quarters or whatever you want to say,
Quick throw.
it would be
He's
ridiculous.
to the 40. And he's
Wow,
taken
some
down.
bad
49
defense
yard
there.
line.
I think that time, Brad, the defense tipped their hand with the blitz. You could really see the blitz was coming, and when an offense at this level knows that there's pressure coming, they can make the proper adjustments and then put those wide receivers in one-on-one opportunities against the defense.
Ooh,
Blitz.
KJ Britt, downhill Britt with the tackle for loss. Oh, you're going to keep it? No, you're not. Goodbye.
2nd and 13.
Yeah, the first drive woes continue for the Auburn defense.
They come out in a 5-wide set. Throws it in a hurry. He's
All right,
taken
3rd
down
and
at the
7 coming
46-yard
up.
line.
That's a gain of 6 on the play. That makes it 3rd and 7.
He's on the run.
He's going to keep it. Derek Brown, what are you doing?
Slides down to the ground. He scrambles and picks up 5.
It's going to be 4th down. He scrambled and slid too early. Lucas wants to know, what are my opinions on the offensive line struggles? Well, they're really struggling with the inside zone, which, of course, is one of Gus Malzahn's staples. Anything on the interior they've really been struggling with this season. Zartavius Whitlow's been getting a lot of yards after contact, and that's not necessarily what you want. It's good on his part, but you don't want that because, 1, it means your offensive line's not blocking as well as you want, and 2, he's taking too much of a beating.
Around the 23-yard line.
And as we know, he's been susceptible to fumbling issues. He had 3 fumbles, lost 2 of them against Tulane last week, and to injuries. He injured his shoulder last year. So. Well, 3rd and 7 already for the Auburn offense. Mad Attack wants to know, is Nick Brahms healthy? Nick Brahms, of course, is the backup center for Auburn. Best I could tell, he's healthy.
Halfback's got it on the quick throw. Brought down. at the
1st down
34-yard
reception
line.
by
The screen
Whitlow.
play worked that time for a decent pickup.
Yep, you're right. Excellent call to go to the screen to maybe
Go in tempo after they pick up the 1st down on the first pass of the game by Auburn. They go to Whitlow again, bounces outside.
They get 4 yards on the halfback option.
That makes it 2nd and 6.
Man, all right, okay. Whitlow has been injured
From their own
in
38-yard
every
line.
single
2nd down.
simulation I have done this season. Pitches it to Cam Martin.
At the
It's 3
41-yard
yards.
line.
So we'll see how long Whitlow's out. Has that popped up on the screen yet when they said how long Whitlow will be out? I haven't looked. Yeah, we're just talking about Whitlow being susceptible to injury, and he just got
With a
injured.
quick throw. That's going to bring up 4th down.
The
But
offense
he's literally
really
been, like,
had
injured
nowhere to go on that one.
in
The play
every
was very
simulation
well
I've done
defended,
this
and now
season.
the incompletion will force the 4th down and a punt.
Well, the Tigers saw one of their key guys go down earlier, but it looks like he might be able to get back in the action.
All right, I just missed it. I saw him say it, but or heard him say it. I didn't see what scrolled on the bottom. How long's he out?
Tackle at the 31-yard line.
I was looking at my at the chat. Sorry.
This
How
is a
long's
fun
Whitlow
game,
out?
and I think we're going to see a lot of interesting football before it's over.
Status on Seth Williams' shoulder. He's not going to play this week.
And down he goes at the 41.
Could be out a few weeks.
That's a gain of 10 on the play.
We'll see.
That makes it 1st and 10.
It just said will return soon. Usually they give like an amount of quarters they're out.
Catches it, and he's looking for more.
Number 11 catch. Called a gain of 9 yards. That brings up 2nd and 1.
Let's go, D.
That's easy.
And they get nice yardage on that run. So the option keeper will get him a 1st down.
It's a very well executed option play. The blocking was there, and the quarterback made the correct decision to keep it himself and get the 1st down.
Is that offensive lineman even set?
Inside give. Nice run there as they work the outside.
Gain of 6 yards. That'll bring up 2nd and
Well,
3.
Kent State's moving the ball.
Caught
Ooh.
open field.
Tried to jump the route there and didn't work. Another 1st down. Kent State now inside the 30, near the 25. This is something.
Tackle
Just
after
plowing the
decent run
road.
up the gut.
Gain of 5 on the play. That brings up 2nd and 5.
From the 21-yard line. 2nd down.
Oh, he got a
Made
man.
a nice
Got his
catch.
feet in.
Good pitch and catch there.
Well,
on
Kent
2nd
State's
down.
got 1st and
It
goal.
was good enough to get him the 1st down. That's just a
Inside
nice
the
play.
10. Looks like, what, the 7 here? 7 or 8? Wow.
He's under pressure, and that one's incomplete.
McFadden, the intended receiver on the play. That brings up
From the
2nd
7-yard line. 2nd down.
Mike check 33. 33. Red 2. Yellow 3. Easy.
Just throws this one away. Here's play number 10.
The
on the
QB
drive.
looked like Chandler Cox there with that spin. All right, 3rd and goal. What's Auburn got here? Oh, man. Yep.
Bring him down
Okay,
at the 6-yard
so
line.
Kent State's probably going to kick the field goal here, you would think.
This should be an easy field goal. Kent State is looking to go up by 3. It's up, and it sails through the upper.
Well, much like
Even though they
Tulane,
gave up a field goal here, that defense
Kent
is feeling
State's
pretty
up
good about
3-0
themselves
on
right
Auburn.
now. It could have just as easily been a touchdown.
And it looks like they're ready for the kickoff.
Schwartz back to
And he got all of this one. Great kick. And it goes into the end zone, down for a touchback. And while they are behind, they know they can knot things up in a heartbeat. It's way too early to change your game plan.
Whitlow back in there.
Blue 19. Blue 19.
Looks like it. Nice little pass, Eli
The
Stove.
35-yard line. So they pick up quite a few yards on that play, Kurt.
Well, that was an excellent route, and he did a great job of holding on to the football.
Ooh,
And a quick throw.
is that Hastings?
And he's tackled right around the 34.
Of course, that looked very much like a Will Hastings catch, where he turned his head at the last second and locates the ball and catches it. At least my beard is thick, ass. Hey, Brandon, what are we thinking about Anthony Schwartz? I think he might play a little bit
They
again.
make the stop at the 25.
against Kent State, but I think that the hope is that he plays against Texas A&M without a cast on his hand. Still to be determined, though.
Slings it out there,
That was a
incomplete.
dangerous pass.
Hastings was the intended receiver on the play.
It's third down, and this offense is about 3 feet away from that first down marker.
Hey, watch 28. They gonna need some therapy.
Tries to get around the corner.
Got the corner.
He's shoved out of bounds at the 12-yard line.
What's up, SD6? How are you? Yeah, I miss these games too, Lucas. Nice little pass.
Around the 3-yard line.
Eli Stove once again. He's got, what, 2 receptions for 20 yards, 19 yards. There you go.
That brings up 2nd and 1.
Second one. First quarter coming in. Oh, they got the snap off. Whitlow stopped for a loss.
Somebody hit the upset alert button because this one looks like it just might be heading in that direction. 3-0, Kent State.
Well, Auburn's down 3-0. You just downloaded rosters for NCAA 10 basketball? Man, I barely played NCAA basketball. Weren't there 2 versions of it? It's by 2 different companies. Ooh, Bo Nix. Yikes. I never really played it growing up.
So it's 4th down. This isn't much more than an extra point. The Tigers running back down there on the sideline. He was injured earlier. He means a lot to this offense, but I think he's going to be able to come back in. Looks like he's ready to go. Kicks up.
Is Whitlow just getting hurt like every play? All right, tie game, 3-3. After the field goal.
This one off. Sends it sailing downfield.
Yeah, 2K made a college hoops game too, yeah. And there for a while, didn't 2K also make a football game in the early aughts? Or maybe the late 90s?
They've been like a couple
So I remember
of
playing
fighters
it,
each other
and
out
it
so
was
far. Let's see if
horrible.
they start to open it up a little bit more now.
They I think one year they tried, or maybe multiple years they tried like first-person view in the football game. So when you got the ball, oh, that should have been picked, Tavares Davis. His name's misspelled. Where it was like first-person view, and he went down the field. It was very awkward. I didn't like it.
From their own 25-yard line, it's 2nd down.
NCAA 2003, 2K3
Fires out
by
to his
2K
receiver,
Sports.
and
That's
he's
the one.
level at the 32.
Yeah, that was just an awful game. Did not like that. 3rd and 3.
He gets out to
Derek
about
Brown.
the 32-yard line.
No gain. 4th down.
Adams to
2K
punt.
engine for the NFL's gold standard. Really? So did 2K have an NFL game? I didn't know that.
He's to the 40. Makes it out to maybe the 40-yard line.
Returns for a gain of 11 yards.
Christian Touch should be returning punts.
This is
by
the
way.
point in the game where you don't want to make any mistakes that give the other guys a reason to feel more confident going into halftime.
Well, Auburn's up here at about the 41. Nice field position.
And he's
Whitlow's
tackled
back
after
in there, just
positive
3
yardage.
yards.
That's good for a gain of 4 yards. That'll make it 2nd and 7.
Mike 4. Check. Disco Raver.
It's worth the buy.
Complete. He's got room. And he's taken down at about the 49.
That's a gain of 7 on the play.
Lucas, I have no idea when the Mississippi State game will kick off. There's like no such thing as like there being an early kickoff because the game's the bad game or whatever, because sometimes bad games are at 6:30 or 6 nowadays. It doesn't matter. Ever since the SEC network came along, there's no way to predict a game unless it's like the CBS game. And I don't know what other games are going on that week. So
Tight end grab. First down.
I don't know.
He's taken
J.J.
down
Wilson.
at the 33.
he hasn't been involved this year. He's getting involved. If this California bill passes, how do you think it affects Auburn and the rest of college? I mean, that's just the state of California, but it certainly
Gains his
sets
way
the
to the
standard for
23-yard line.
other people to start stepping forward. We'll see. I mean,
That'll make it 2nd and inches.
a lot of people know my thoughts. I think players should be paid.
fights forward to about the 20.
So Whitlow's got 48 yards so
First
far.
down.
He's been injured once or twice. Looks like Cam Martin's actually in there now. Nice little run
He
here.
makes his way out to about the 12.
Yeah, I know that California bill passed, what, 66 to nothing? 66-4-0 against.
It's the 9th play of the drive.
I don't know if I ever trust the NCAA to do the right thing, so. Big 3rd and 4 here. Oh, man, that was a bad throw.
It's 4th down. They'll line it up for the field goal.
This is going to be a field goal game, isn't
Auburn
it?
could
How
take the lead
exciting.
with this field goal. Kicks away, and he got it.
All right, Auburn's up 6-3. 2:10 remaining in the first
To kick
half.
this one away.
Yikes.
He really got a hold of that kick. And it goes into the end zone, down for a
Yeah, I
touchback.
think it was 66-4-0 against. At
Momentum
least,
swings
my
have been
beard's thick.
fairly even. And with so little separation, this
With
game
Seth
can be
Williams
drastically
out, which
changed
receivers
on
need to
just
step
one or
up?
two plays.
Outside of Will Hastings and Eli Stove, asked Lucas. Matthew Hill's a big candidate.
Quick pass, and he's right there to knock it
I think
away.
he's got to step up, man. I'd say Marquise McLean, but he's just kind of fallen off the map a little bit. Matthew Hill's like my top candidate. Be interesting if they can get Harold Joyner or J.J. Wilson more involved. I particularly like to see J.J. Wilson more involved. The one guy we haven't talked a lot about, because he hadn't played, is Zach Farrar, the graduate transfer. He hasn't quite lived up to expectations so far. We haven't even really seen him in a game. If the game goes like this, you might go crazy. Yeah, I don't think it'll go like this. At least it shouldn't. Auburn not feel like taking a timeout here? Oh my goodness.
He's
Terrible.
pushed out of bounds at about the 43-yard line.
37 yards. That makes it 1st and 10.
Yeah, no problem she's so heavy. I like doing these. It's fun to watch. Nice little hour to get away from everything. Even though it's
Now
still
it's 1st and 10 with a defense
football.
trying to regroup after giving up the
it's
big
fun to
pass.
watch these.
Ready, 2, go!
Well, Kent State's driving here before halftime,
Got a man
and Auburn
taken
had
for a loss.
forced him in
That's
a
a
3rd and
loss of 4
15.
yards.
This defense is fast enough that they can create negative yards on completed passes. So the
Why no
offense
Cedric
might
Jackson?
wanna
He was
consider
injured in
that
the
next
last
time
game.
they try that
He
play.
was not on the field, was not dressed out.
Got it and brought down immediately.
Hurts makes the tackle at the 31-yard line. That'll bring up 3rd and 8.
A quarterback in the gun with 5 receivers.
KJ Britt having a nice game.
Going deep.
Oh my.
The senior makes the catch.
Okay.
Excellent play here by the
Yeah.
quarterback, making the proper reads and finding his playmaker for
Auburn
the score.
fans will be freaking out right now.
And he tacks on the extra point. So a 6-play, 74-yard drive. And they add 7 points to the scoreboard.
Does Kent State's coach have a goatee?
Tremendous amount of ability and leadership today. I'd be very surprised if he didn't continue to play well.
This one's going to be down in the end zone for a touchback. I give the defense credit, but right now I think it's more a case of sloppy offense.
Yeah, you got to recognize that both defenses have come into this game with the right mindset. They're very well prepared. But I'm with you. It's one thing to have great defense. It's another thing when those defenses are going up against offenses that just are not clicking.
Yeah, Mark Anthony Richards out for the year. A leg injury. I can't remember exactly what it is.
Auburn's going to take their first time out of
So
there.
that's my fault for not knowing.
From their own
All right.
42-yard line.
Auburn's got some life here near midfield. 48 seconds till halftime. They have 2 timeouts. A little smoke draw.
Up the middle for a nice gain. The Tigers are going to call their second timeout.
They got 1 timeout left after burning 4 seconds.
They come out in an empty backfield. Nice catch first.
Ooh,
down.
wow, he caught that. Anthony Schwartz, he could catch a pass or 2 in this game, except he'll have a cast on his left hand with his fingers free.
From the 31-yard line, it's first down.
Auburn's in business here.
Here's the throw.
They'll get out of bounds. We're going to have to call timeout. We're going to hurry it. Well, so you going to spike it or... Nope. Play on. Sacked.
He is drilled at the 37.
That's a loss of 8 yards.
What are they doing? What the hell are they doing? Ooh, almost picked off.
You know, as a defender, anytime you're not going to have a chance to get to the quarterback.
So they're going to try a long field goal here. Wow.
Try to teach their defense is to get your hands up and try to knock the football away. And that time, that's exactly what they did to set up this 4th down.
It's up,
Oh.
it's long enough, and it's wide right. No good.
Did it hit the post? I thought I heard a thud.
In a game that's this close, you can't afford to waste possession.
Wide right. Looks like Kent State's going to go up into halftime. 10-6.
Throws it deep. Almost picked off.
Wow, what are they doing
Low
here?
scoring first half of play, but a close game. Kent State leads 10-6.
Lucas says, you live in Tennessee, so thanks for the great coverage. All I hear about is a Tennessee dumpster fire. Yeah, that sure is a dumpster fire right now, isn't it? I can't believe it. 0-2. This simulation is anti-rat poison.
Everything that just happened in your game. What a terrific first half. This is everything we anticipated this game being. And we're going to be riveted to this game, I feel like, David, in the second half, anticipating a terrific finish.
All right, see you, She's So Heavy. Good luck with the homework with the kid. I'll upload this to YouTube tonight.
Yes, it's quite nice, by the way, too. The weather's nice and warm. It's beautiful. Got some chips. We're opening them up a little bit. But great game, living up to the hype. It definitely feels like both teams are evenly matched. It feels like it can go either way. It feels like it's going to come down to the wire. And the only thing I hope it doesn't come down to is a kicker. Please don't come down to a kick in the end. Both these teams playing great D, playing great O, physical, pounding on each other, making big plays. Don't come down to a finesse kick by like a soccer player, please.
That's going to do it at halftime, just about ready to start the second half.
All right, you finish it up, brother. I'm going to get something in the cafeteria. I'm hungry.
Look, wait, don't leave until you get my order. Brad Kirk, take the second half.
What's up, Croc? How you doing, man?
Great
Who is
first
that a
half.
picture of?
Hopefully the second
It looks
half
like
is good.
Aubrey Plaza, but I know it's not.
Schwartz fields at the goal line. Tackle made at the 28.
Right, this has been a great game to watch.
No, I get the anti-rat poison
The
joke.
offenses seem to be going up and
It's a
down
Nick
the
Saban
field.
joke. I understand
Back
it.
and forth we go. I think the winner
Well,
will be
53
which
yards is better than
defense can
20
make
we
a
had
pivotal
against
stop
Tulane, I
to
guess,
secure
says Croc.
victory.
Yeah, that's
This
true.
deficit can be easily overcome.
But they're down
sure.
10-6.
But they have to be thinking if they don't get something going on this series, the burden is going to be felt by their defense. Scrambling around. And
I
he's
may
gonna be
look
sacked
dumb
for
and
a
act
loss.
dumb,
And how
Matt,
about
but
the
sometimes
athleticism of that
I'm
defensive
smart.
end?
Does
Great
that make
sack
sense?
right
Nah,
there.
it doesn't make
Great
sense.
pressure there
I'm just
from the
dumb.
defensive line. They couldn't double team this guy because
As
of
a
the
reporter,
blitz, and he
sometimes it's
just
good
got
to act
the
like you're
quarterback with
stupid.
his speed.
Because then people explain things to you in layman
And down he
terms.
goes at the 26.
Well, Auburn can't run the ball now all of a sudden.
That brings up third and
Yeah, the Gus comment today was pretty funny about wanting to play a noon game. I thought it was pretty funny.
Ball on the 26-yard line.
I almost laughed out loud when he said it. Well, Kent State's getting pressure and getting in the backfield.
I think
That ain't a good thing.
more aggressive here with their pass rush, and that time it paid off with an incompletion.
So Auburn's going to punt down 10-6. Did I see the Sports Illustrated article? Yes. And here's my comment on it. It was by some writer who obviously wasn't there. They had no idea of the context, and it's likely a low-paid, entry-level writer, because I didn't notice the name. I didn't recognize the name. It's probably someone that just works on their news desk, and they screwed up. Sports Illustrated isn't what it used to be.
Brought down around the 49-yard line.
Gain of 15 yards. First down.
Media overreacting as usual. No, it's not the media. It's just that writer for Sports Illustrated had no idea what the hell they were doing.
Got his receiver. Incomplete.
At least my beard slick says, I love it when Gus gets sassy. He's human. I do too. Dude's funny, man. He's got a dry sense of humor. He doesn't show it very often in public, but he's a funny dude, man. I like interacting with him. He likes to bust chops. And he can take it too. He likes to get his chops busted? That sounds weird. Are they making adjustments to the awful punt coverage? Yes. Gus says it's like one of their priorities again this week. Whoa, what happened here? That was a busted play.
Got to do a much better job of being able to read that defense and make quicker decisions.
Looked like it was supposed to be a handoff.
When the defense starts to get pressure, you've got to either get rid of that football or check it down.
Does Digital Gus Malzahn get fired if Digital Gus loses this game? Probably not in the middle of the year. If we were doing Dynasty, I don't think he'd be fired in the middle of the Dynasty.
There's still plenty of time to keep running their offense as usual here. I don't think they need to feel any anxiety about trailing. Caught out in the open. Tackle at the 28-yard line.
Hines at the tackle at the 28-yard line. That makes it 2nd and 2.
Digital Gus. You think Digital Gus is more robotic than regular Gus, or vice versa? Nice pass, Will Hastings again. Yeah, the fair catch thing. You said that the Tulane punt returner signaled a fair catch before the long return. You know, where I'm at in the press box, I couldn't really tell because it's so far away. The press box is awful for trying to watch the game and tell you what happens. So I didn't see it. But I trust Andy. Andy's in the same situation as us, though, in the press box. He's having to sit on the far side of the field in the end zone, the corner there. It's difficult. All right, Sal Cannella picks up the first down, the 4-yard reception right at the yard marker. Nice little run here. Look at that power. Yeah, press box is an atrocity. It just looks disgusting. It doesn't look like it belongs on the stadium, you know? It just doesn't belong. All right, Auburn moving down the field here. At least my beard is thick. I know this is a stipulation, but both are such a pretty out route. By the way, if you don't follow me on Twitch, hit that follow button. Ooh. Yikes, sacked. Hit that follow button for more live notifications when I go live on here with simulations, and also when I go live to answer questions and do AMAs.
And this is the 8th play of the drive.
Man left. Watch number 12.
It's the press box under the video board. No, it's next to it. Oh, man. Bo Nix just taking sack after sack. I don't think real-life Bo Nix would have done that because he's only had 1 sack all season. He usually throws the ball away. Well, that was pretty terrible. Auburn was moving the ball had a
They'll
chance to
knock
at
this
least try to
punt
kick a
down
field
inside the
goal,
20.
and now they got a punt.
That turned out to be a nice little punt there.
It was just a little pooch kick, but it was very effective.
So now both teams come trotting back out onto the field. Kent State holds a 4-point lead.
Yeah, they've got to move the radio crew. They got to give them a seat near the 50-yard line somewhere. You know they're renovating the, I guess, East Side suites or something. Just give them a little space there starting next year for the radio crew. 'Cause it's a disservice to the Auburn fans who are listening to the radio, and it makes a great play-by-play guy like Andy Bertram, look bad when he misses something, because I mean, listen, the human eye can only see so much, and when they're on the other side of the field and you can't see what's happening, also because of depth perception. That's not the fault of anybody in the radio booth. That's the fault of the positioning, and they've got to put the radio guys in a better position. Was there anything wrong with the old press box? Why'd they change it? They changed it so they could make more money. They where the old press box is now where there's some like suites, so they can charge people a lot of money to sit there. But the new press box is on top of the new family recruiting center. That's kind of a recruiting center, new locker room. Well, Anthony Schwartz is coming up big in this game, but I don't think he'll be catching 4 passes this week. Bo Nix, despite all the sacks this game, 15 of 20 for 171 yards. Auburn's been moving the ball. It's just like they're shooting themselves in the foot when they get to about right here, near the red zone. You got a wide opening there, buddy. All right, Auburn inside the red zone for the second time in this game. Keeper by Bo. Made a good read there. Matt Attack says, best block by Marquel Horrell all year there. Digital Marquel Horrell. Check down, not check down, but win his first option. What do you call here on 3rd and 4? Run play. That's touchdown. It's a lot like the touchdown run against Washington in the season opener last year.
They like the fact that they have a halfback who can pick his way so well through defenses.
So the kicker will line up here and try to give his team a 3-point lead.
Well, Auburn's got the lead, 13-10, 3 seconds remaining in the third quarter.
It was a 6-play, 52-yard drive, and they come away with a touchdown.
Tigers are definitely not covering the 35-point spread.
Excellent kick. And it goes into the end zone, down for a touchback. The Tigers continue to get it done on the defensive side of the football, Kirk.
Yeah, they've done a good job of building this lead and almost determined here to protect it. Let's see if they can hold on here for the rest of the way.
I don't think the defense has actually done a good job.
Keep running their offense as usual here. I don't think they need to feel any anxiety about trailing.
For example, this.
He's to the 40. He's at midfield.
That's not good.
He's shoved out of bounds at the 45. So at the end of 3, Auburn in front, 13-10.
Yeah, there's been times where they run a 3-man front in this game. I don't know.
Back in this very pivotal fourth quarter.
And there it is again. Guess as they're using the Ellis Johnson defensive alignments.
Right around the 42-yard line.
You guys nervous? Are you nervous about Auburn here? First down.
He makes it to the 32-yard line.
That guy is slow. I'm not talking about Chrome. I'm talking about 33. Or 34, whatever his number is. He is slow.
He fights forward to about the 30.
Ooh. It's almost an interception.
Here by this quarterback, sitting in until the last second.
Field goal
trying to
attempt.
make a
This is
play
huge.
downfield, only to have this defense get to him. He's got to do a better job maybe feeling things out a little bit, but at least he has the awareness and a toughness to sit in that.
Wow, tie game.
He splits the uprights.
Big kick. It's up to the defense now to make some plays and hold on to this lead.
Looks like they're ready for the kickoff. He just drills this
Yeah,
one.
can you imagine this Auburn defense, not this one, this game, but the defense in real life being on the 2013 team or the 2014 team? Auburn wins a
This
national
is when
championship in
things get a little
2013.
prickly. You need your playmakers to really come through here. He makes
Nice
his
run
way
by
to
Bo
about the
Nix, 17
42.
yards.
You talk about a dual threat guy. This guy can hurt you in the air or on the ground.
Nice, wide open pass to Will Hastings across the middle.
Gains his
They're
way to
just
the
big
19-yard
holes.
line.
Another big
It's
hole.
out to about the 11-yard line.
That makes it 2nd and 2.
On the run. And he makes it out to about the 8-yard line.
You see that? 2 pulling guards.
That makes it 1st and goal.
Just like against Tulane, those big runs.
He's
Good
got
decision
him out
on
in
the keeper, but
backfield.
got blown up.
Loss of 2 yards on the play. That brings up 2nd and goal.
From the 10-yard line. It's second
My prediction
down.
for Saturday, I don't have a score prediction, but I think they win by 30 or so. I don't know if they cover the spread of 35, though.
They'll knock him down for a
Still,
loss.
I think they win by 4 touchdowns.
Loss of 1 on the play. That makes it 3rd and goal.
All right, big play coming up. 3rd and goal.
And this play is number 8 on the drive. Less than 3 minutes in the game. Gets to about the 8-yard line.
Just set up a short field goal.
3 on the play. That brings up 4th
It's
and goal.
4th down. This should be an easy field goal. Kicks up, and he's got it.
All right, Auburn retakes the lead 16-13 against Kent State. Do not expect the game to transpire like
He sends
this
one deep.
Saturday, but you never
And it
know.
goes into the end zone, down for a touchback. Golden Flashes have got to be fired up how this game has gone. They still got a chance to win.
Well, you're talking about a huge underdog that's battled the entire game. They've got the football here to start this drive late with a chance to take the lead. You can't even imagine what this would do for this football team if they could put 6 points up on the board.
Sets up
I'm
the
not
screen.
playing the game.
Tailback's got it. He tackles
Am I
him for
really
a
this
loss.
bad at the game? I'm not playing. This is computer. This is CPU versus CPU.
From their own 23-yard line. 2nd down. And he just gets rid of it.
Oh, you guys could probably hear my baby boy being grumpy in the background in the living room. He's got an ear infection. Ooh, Marlon Davidson.
For a sack on the play.
Play of the game. Sack to make it 4th and 20 with 108 seconds remaining.
The sack
Auburn
makes
with a
this
3-point lead.
very long.
So obviously Kent State's got to go
Just
for it
under
here.
2 to go in the game. He flings it.
Oh, almost picked off. Doesn't matter. Auburn's going to take over
So many yards to come up
with
with.
minute and
When you're
34 seconds
behind,
remaining.
Sometimes you have to take risks to get back into a ball game.
Gus slapping Jeremiah Denson on the butt real hard.
Time in the game. It could still go either way.
Denson, of course, had an interception against Tulane. It's really an athletic play. Quarterback kind of floated it out there near the sideline. He just came streaking across to intercept
Makes
it.
it out to maybe the 13-yard line. Kent State's going to use their first time out of the half here. 2nd and 8. Ball on the 13-yard line. Now they run it left, and a nice tackle right there. The Golden Flash call a timeout. That's their second of the half. Well, that's just a huge stop right there here late in the 4th quarter in a game this tight. That might be one we look back on later and say that won the ball game. 4th down. They'll
Kent
call
State
on the
still
field
got a
goal
chance
unit
here.
The kick is up, and it's good.
Auburn up 19-13.
They line up to kick this one away. He kicks it
Anders
off, and he
Carlson
got
has
all of that one.
made 4 field goals.
This
missed
one's gonna be
one.
down in the end zone for a touchback.
He's 4 or 5 in this game. Auburn just not doing a good job
This is
inside the
what you
red zone.
dream about. Situations like this. You've got
They're
the
trying to run out the
football,
clock
you're
there.
behind.
No, you know, I
If you take
understand,
the
but
lead, it
man.
could mean a win. So an empty backfield with 5 wide receivers. Gets it out to his receiver in a hurry. And down he goes around the 37-yard line.
Breaks up the tackle at the 37-yard line.
All right.
First down.
Kent State
little
needs a
over minute in
touchdown.
the game. He scrambles. And they get the sack.
They're going to call timeout. They're not calling timeout. Okay. All right.
The spike will stop the clock.
I
Pretty
I
obvious
don't
passing
understand
down
that at
here.
all.
They're faced with
You
3rd
just
and
wasted
long.
it down.
They'll line up with 5
And a lot
wide
of time.
receivers. Throws complete, and he's hit right away.
Okay.
That'll bring up 4th and 9.
This is a game right here.
Gets it off as
And he's not going to get there.
Wow,
That'll
you
do it.
just gotta love it for this defense. They come up with the stop of the ball game and maybe the season. So not a lot of time left. And they've got an opportunity right now, if they score, to put the nail in the coffin in this game. And the quarterback's going to take a knee to drain this clock and any hopes the opposition may have had. 2nd and 12 coming up here. Ball on the 45-yard line. We should just see the quarterback take a knee right here, winding down the rest of this clock.
Well, I do not think the final score will be 19-13 Saturday. But this is
He gets out
weird
to
game.
about the 45-yard line.
Whitlow and Nix were having great games. Just Nix kept getting sacked and just a weird game. And Auburn was stalling in the red zone. They had to kick 5 field goals. Made 4 of them. See, Whitlow had 131 yards. And a touchdown, also caught 2 passes for 14 yards. Auburn a 19-13 winner against the Golden Flashes. Certainly doesn't give a lot of confidence, I mean, in the digital realm. As far as the defense, too. And then also the offense. But, yeah, was not expecting that. Throw the ball away. Let's look at some game stats before I sign off here. Nick, 17 of 23 for 192 yards. Pretty good numbers, but he was sacked 4 times. He hasn't been sacked that much since he was a junior in high school. Whitlow with 131 yards, as we mentioned earlier. Also had that long touchdown. Not the long touchdown, but nice touchdown, the draw play. Bo Nix finishes with 14 carries for minus 10 yards. He was sacked 4 times, of course. He actually ran for a 17-yarder. Had a couple of first down pickups. Cam Martin, only 3 carries, 13 yards. And those carries came when Whitlow was injured in the first half. Anthony Schwartz and Eli Stove, both of your leading receivers. Don't think that'll happen this week because Schwartz probably isn't going to play very much. Eli Stove, I could definitely see that happening, obviously. Will Hastings had 3 catches for 61 yards to lead Auburn in yardage and receiving. Marquel Hurrell, Horton, and Prince Tega each had pancake blocks. Whitlow and Broderius Ham and Driscoll each allowed a sack. KJ Brett leads the way with 8 tackles, including 2 for a loss. Derek Brown had a sack. And Marlon Davidson had a sack. That was actually Marlon Davidson's only tackle. That's interesting. And Anders Carlson, 4 or 5 on field goals. He missed it was a long field goal. I can't remember how many yards it was. 40 plus, I believe. So Aaron Sipos only averaged 37.3 yards per kick for punt. That's interesting. 2 punt returns for 19 yards. Crum for Kent State, 19 of 30, 184 yards, 1 touchdown, got sacked twice. Running game, Shaw was actually pretty good. 7.8 yards a carry. And just Auburn is allowing a lot of passing yards. So again, I did this simulation with Kent State playing Dustin Crum at quarterback instead of Woody Barrett, the former Auburn quarterback. Because we don't know what the quarterback situation is. You might actually see Woody Barrett play this Saturday against Auburn. Don't know if he'll be the starter, but he's probably going to play some. Or Dustin Crum might start, or he might be the backup. Who knows? I don't know. Be interesting to see what they do. Well, that's it for me, guys. Thanks for joining me. Appreciate it. Make sure to go to auburn.247sports.com for actual real-life coverage that's not digital like this. Even though it's digital online, it's just not fake like this. But Auburn will win 19-13 in our simulation. Real news at auburn.247sports.com. I'll see you guys around the website. And then I'll see you with another simulation next week as Auburn opens SEC play at Texas A&M. I will see you guys down the road.